It goes without saying that the popular business television show Shark Tank is a fun and educational way to see how investors think. Well, our sponsor, the Another Bite podcast, is here each week to delve deeper into Shark Tank episodes, helping entrepreneurs like you by offering their own unique thoughts, spin-off companies, critiques, and even talking with some of the folks who pitch to the sharks and live to tell the tale. From squatty potties to mensch on a bench, and even that weird golf club you use as a toilet, which has definitely been my favorite episode so far. I do highly recommend that one. Another Bite takes a fresh look at some of your favorite episodes and answers what these entrepreneurs are up to now. It's an amazing show for getting a more in-depth look at how businesses are built. And no matter where you are in your journey of work or business ownership, you can be sure you'll walk away with a fresh perspective. So listen to Another Bite, brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcasts. Another Bite, hosted by John Dick, Jory Monroe, and Ariel Boswell, is brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, the audio destination for business professionals. Each week, they break down episodes of everyone's favorite business television show, Shark Tank, offering their own unique thoughts, spin-off companies, critiques, and even talk with some of the folks who pitch to the sharks and live to tell the tale. From squatty potties to mensch on a bench, and even that weird golf club you use as a toilet, Another Bite takes a fresh look at some of your favorite episodes, and even more importantly, answers what these entrepreneurs are up to now. It's an amazing show for getting a more in-depth look at how businesses are built. And no matter where you are in your journey of work or business ownership, you can be sure you'll walk away with a fresh perspective. So listen to Another Bite wherever you get your podcasts. This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1139. Could your job be making you depressed? By Kalen Bruce of MoneyMiniBlog.com. And I'm Dan, your host, and I am here with you every single day of the week and the year, reading from these great blogs on entrepreneurship and work and all sorts of related topics. So on this Monday, I'm going to keep our intro nice and short for you and get right to the post from Kalen as we optimize your life. Could your job be making you depressed? By Kalen Bruce of MoneyMiniBlog.com. For many people, going to work is not a pleasurable experience. They dread waking up every morning with the alarm, dealing with rush hour traffic, and going into a workplace where they feel unfulfilled. But there are several other reasons why a job could actually lead to depression, a common mental health disorder affecting millions of people. So if you have been feeling down lately, your job might be to blame. Continue listening to find out if your job is making you depressed. 1. You complain about your job all the time. It's one thing to complain about your job while you are there, but if you find yourself talking to everyone you can about your job just so that you could vent your frustrations, it is likely that the job is causing you to feel stressed, anxious, and depressed. When you constantly think about your job and you are focusing on all of its negative aspects, you're bound to become mentally exhausted, and all of those negative emotions and thoughts could lead to feelings of distress. 2. You would rather avoid your coworkers. Do you find yourself avoiding your coworkers even if you used to be friends with them? Does everyone in the workplace seem to be rubbing you the wrong way? And are you always complaining to your friends and family about your coworkers? The people you work with have a huge impact upon how you feel about your job. If you aren't happy with the people you're surrounded by for hours every single day, you're bound to get depressed. So if you're feeling down lately and you've been making excuses to avoid events outside of work that involve spending time with your coworkers, it's likely that your job is a cause of your depression. 3. Your job isn't letting you get better. Another reason why your job could be making you depressed is if it isn't giving you the opportunity to really excel and better yourself. So, for example, if you are prohibited from having a say in any of the decision-making, you might not feel a sense of agency. In the same way, if your job is not giving you the chance to get a promotion, or if you don't even feel comfortable talking to your managers, you might start feeling down about yourself. Depression from your job is common when you're stuck in a dead-end position, just as when you are stuck in a position that doesn't offer you good job security. So consider talking to your boss about opportunities for advancement, or start tweaking your CV so that you can start applying for jobs elsewhere. 4. Your health is suffering. If you've been getting sick more often lately, depression that is caused by your unhappiness at work might be to blame. If your mental health is taking a hit, it's time to remedy it The issue may be stemming from high stress levels, or it could be related to money worries. For example, is the amount you're earning enough to keep you going? In addition to taking a toll on your immune system, stress and depression could result in symptoms like headaches and stomach pain. Eating right, exercising, and following a healthy lifestyle might help you keep your immune system as strong as possible. But if your job is making you physically ill, it might be best to look for another work opportunity. 5. You feel irritable all the time. Being irritable at work and snapping at your coworkers all the time is a sure sign that you aren't happy there. But if you are taking that irritability home with you and taking it out on the people you love, your job is doing more damage than you think. Irritability could be a sign of depression, so try to think about other emotions that you might be experiencing on top of it. If you are sad, frustrated, disconnected, and feeling negative about your current situation and your future, you might want to talk to a doctor about whether or not you are dealing with depression, as well as what you can do about it. And 6, you aren't motivated to do anything. If you find yourself unmotivated to pursue the activities that used to bring you joy, you might be suffering with depression. And if that motivation to have fun went away when you started to feel increasingly stressed at work, it's likely that your job is the root of the problem. Depression and work don't have to go hand in hand. If you've been feeling depressed or anxious lately, think about what could be triggering those emotions. For a lot of people, their depression stems from having an unfulfilling job. But being unhappy in the workplace doesn't have to be permanent. By finding the right job, you might be able to reduce or eliminate your depression. You just listened to the post titled, "Could Your Job Be Making You Depressed?" by Kalen Bruce of MoneyMiniBlog.com. Your business was humming. Was. Now, teams are buried in manual work, taking forever to close the books. Consider 3 numbers: 36,000, 25, 1. 36,000. That's the number of businesses which have upgraded to NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is the #1 cloud financial system, streamlining accounting, financial management, inventory, HR, and more. 25. NetSuite turns 25 this year. That's 25 years of helping businesses do more with less. 1. Because your business is one of a kind, so you get a customized solution for all of your KPIs in one efficient system with one source of truth. NetSuite is giving you the power of having all your information in one place, helping you to make better, more driven decisions as a business owner. Right now, download NetSuite's popular KPI checklist, designed to give you consistently excellent performance, absolutely free at netsuite.com/startup. That's netsuite.com/startup to get your own KPI checklist. netsuite.com/startup. Effective ad spend that results in verified, incremental sales is more important than ever. That's why you need the Ibotta Performance Network. The Ibotta Performance Network enables brands to meet shoppers where they are, at scale. Partnering with over 2,000 industry-leading brands, the Ibotta Performance Network, or IPN, is the #1 consumer rewards platform for brands and retailers. They deliver targeted promotions, incremental sales, and unrivaled data analytics to measure real-time sales in stores and online. That means advertisers only pay when it leads to a verified unit sold, and you're connected with over 120 million shoppers nationwide. Ibotta has certainly helped us make the most of our budget, too, connecting us with more sponsorship opportunities than we could have ever imagined. Lock in your campaign today and start seeing those incremental sales flowing in for your brand with the Ibotta Performance Network. Visit ipn.ibotta.com/OWD today to learn more. That's ipn.ibotta.com/OWD today to learn more. Don't forget, that's ipn.ibotta.com/OWD. Terms and conditions apply. And thanks so much to Kalen. Kalen Bruce is the creator of MoneyMiniBlog, and he and his wife had $24,000 of debt, and they wanted to get out from under that, so Kalen became a student of finances. The couple is now debt-free and building wealth, and Kalen shares what he's learned over the years with you on MoneyMiniBlog.com. He also talks about productivity, personal finance, and much more, so you can find a ton of great resources on his site. Come on by MoneyMiniBlog.com for all of that. And again, a big thank you to Kalen for letting us share his work. But that's it for another edition of Optimal Work Daily. I appreciate you being here with me each and every day and clicking subscribe or follow in whatever podcast app you're using. And hope you'll come on back tomorrow, where we're going to hear from Michelle Schroeder-Gardner of Making Sense of Sense, and where your optimal life awaits.